it down on the deck.
There's another turnover, the 7th already for Auburn. Ags right there with him, 4-point advantage. Texas A&M, 10 of their 12 points in the painted area so far.
That's asking for trouble.
And tapped out back to AU.
Excuse me, Roy. I say that because that was way too easy to get the ball to Miller in the post area. Might have been a few feet off the lane, but nonetheless, it's something that he excels in. And you just wonder if the Auburn turnovers, the struggles, the inconsistency on offense, is it impacting their defense?
Halfway through the first, Thor, the quick trigger, and the stop on the follow. That was good by Cardwell.
Well, this pace certainly favors the home team.
It was 78-75 in their last meeting. We mentioned that on senior night. Here's a steal by Powell. He's off to the races. And he'll shoot 2 free throws. A good foul by Quentin Jackson. That'll be his first.
Here is a great example that defense is played with your feet and not necessarily your hands. Look at Powell shift his feet to the outside. That allowed him to have the quick hands and create the turnover. But without the proper footwork, he would have never been in that position.
You see the mock draft that had Powell going in the top 20, not next year, but in the 2022 draft. That's where we are in 2021. We're looking ahead towards 2022, if you can believe that.
No, I don't believe that.
I like how you just shut me down.
I believe he's there. I believe he's there.
Yeah. The line change for Buzz Williams. You see Powell's numbers at the strike this season.
On the Scouts Digital Network, I'm Ronald Richardson.
What does it say?
I'll be bringing you all of the action this afternoon as the Lyon College Scouts open their 2020 basketball season.
I think originally
he was Talladega Tornadoes coming to the basketball game this afternoon with the record
played pretty well. So why not see
the first action
maybe can
for
become part of your scheme?
Athletics team in 10 months. It's March of 2020 when COVID got all of the NAIA athletic events canceled and everything, and so
floats it out of bounds.
Some of the schools have been participating.
Thought he was going to be fouled. No whistle.
8-1 record coming into the ball game this afternoon.
Lindsey baseline deciding that was not an infraction
today.
Played off
Scots
1 foot.
finished 18-13 last year. Had a really good year. 99% of their scoring
Pat Adams, Joe Lindsey,
this year.
Landis Poole.
And Coach Chad Tapp really excited about what the Scots have in store. Talladega comes into the ball game again this afternoon with a record of 8-1 on the season. They are 0-0 in their conference play. They average 89
You're challenging one of my New Year's resolutions to be kinder to the officials.
Defensively, they are number 2 in the nation in defensive rebounding at 26.1 per game. Number 4
taken a charge
in defensive points allowed.
That's big news when you can. It's not so much the 0. It's the 6. Auburn cannot even find 3-point shots right now.
Averaging in
double figures.
One charge
on drawn is significant because
they are led by
free socks
Daryl Baker, who averages 17.8 points per game and 5.7 rebounds per game. Paul Turner second on their team at 15.2 points per game.
The bounce and a chance for 3. The
13.3 points per game, and Amir Youssef, who's averaging 11.8 points per game.
Joe Lindsey pointed to the restricted area
to begin their season
secondary
this year.
Defender.
They'll have
Never
one new
got
person
out. The
in the
Arkansas
starting
is
lineup
right
this year.
foot
In number 14,
on that
Chris
line.
Gregg,
That's a good
who's
call.
a 6'4" junior.
Flag goes to the free throw line. Now remember, Flag, we had A&M several times last year. One of the quizzical things was he only shot 55% from the free throw line.
For the Scots, it's going to be a little bit different this season.
It's 79%.
See the fans on the video camera. You see everybody in the stands with their masks on. There's limited seating, limited attendance here at the basketball games, and so we'll have all of the home games for you on the Scots Digital Network. Some of the games may not have audio, but we'll have the video, and all those things will be free again this year. For those of you that are tuning in, I won't be able to do
Happy New Year
during the week this year because of work schedule.
Last thing you want to do to start 2021 is begin conference
play. Hopefully, be able to bring you
0-2, and that's what makes a game like this so important for both sides.
Dangerous, really.
To do.
And when you take a look at
this season, so we're about a minute and a half away
and there's
from
upcoming
the
schedule.
Anthem and the
their next
lineups.
couple of home
we're
games
take
happen
a
to be
quick
against
break. We'll be back with more
Tennessee
Lyon
and
College basketball.
Missouri.
You're watching
How
Lyon
about
College
the
basketball on the
bounce
Scouts
back
Digital
statement by
Network.
Missouri today.
Road win at Arkansas, first loss for the Hogs all season. They're now 9-1. I think Arkansas is going to be a top 25 team by the time it's all said and done. And stepping out of bounds before the three was Cambridge, another turnover. I think Tennessee's a Final Four team. I'm going to put that out there right now. They are in big-time contention to be a #1 seed.
Yes.
Translation, they can make a very deep run in the tournament.
I'm buying what you're selling.
Thank you. I mean, they got 5 stars coming off the bench in Knoxville right now.
Right.
You got Vescovi doing his thing.
They are so deep. Just throw bodies at you. Here's isolation for Flag.
Elbow J off the mark. Flanagan the rebound. Glad I got that prediction in early before somebody else says that. Not as if 500 other people are already thinking it.
Auburn needs shots. Stop turning the ball over.
The Missouri win, double digits in Fayetteville. That surprised you at all earlier?
No, because of the injury that we'll talk about later. That Arkansas lost their first game. Well, that's big news. If Chandler can get hot, that could really help the Aggie offense.
6 points today for J.J. Chandler. Missed the trip to LSU last time out. Back iron Powell, rebound Aku.
Roy, we talked about Auburn making the 15 threes the other night. You're going to have some nights where you're not going to make threes. But what you cannot do to compound that is turn the ball over.
Tigers 0 of 7 from deep.
Parker is 29 and learning to communicate again. The students teaching him earn a degree with 100% job placement. But the real reward is changing a life. At Alabama A&M, it's a university where agencies actually go to recruit compassionate students who help themselves by helping others. Service is sovereignty at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Companies hunger for our food scientists. Here, a new generation manages our cities of tomorrow. The discovery of hardier plants, healthier animals, is growing at our research station, Alabama A&M University, where new designs and ideas are put to the test. Be a researcher in our labs, or a forestry fire dog in our fields. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Ronald Richardson back at Becknell Gymnasium, Terry Garner Court, where the Scots getting set to open their season against the 17th ranked Talladega College Tornadoes. Starting lineups first for Talladega College guard, a 6'4 senior from Jeffersonville, Indiana, number 3, Darrell Baker. He's averaging 17.8 points and 5.7 rebounds per game. At forward, a 6'5 senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 4, Paul Turner, averaging 15.2 points per game and 5.2 rebounds per game. At guard, a 5'10 junior from Deerfield Beach, Florida, number 10, Edwin Lewis, averaging 5.8 points and 3 rebounds a game. At guard, a 6'5 junior from Tulsa, Oklahoma, number 11, Cameron Bryce, averaging 13.3 points per game, 5.2 rebounds per game. And at forward, a 6'9 junior from Louisville, Kentucky, number 34, Amir Youssef, averaging 11.8 points per game and 8.4 rebounds per game. The Tornadoes are coached by Chris Wright. This afternoon for the Scots, at center, a 6'8 sophomore from Magnet Cove, Arkansas, number 10, Cole Anderson. At guard, a 6'3 junior from Bartlett, Tennessee, number 11, Ray Price. At guard, a 6'3 senior from Kirkwood, Missouri, number 13, Dominique Lloyd. At guard, a 6'4 junior from Denton, Texas, number 14, Chris Craig. And at guard, a 6'5 sophomore from Blytheville, Arkansas, number 23, Winston Peace. Scots are coached by Chad Tapp. He's in his 8th season at Lyon College. He is assisted by Jeremy Wagner and Justin Wagner. Scots will be in their home white uniforms with blue letters and blue piping, and Talladega College will be in their maroon uniforms with light blue numbers, light blue lettering and piping. Tornadoes will go from left to right on your computer screen here in the first half. Scots will go from right to left, and we're just about ready for the Scots season opener here from Terry Garner Court, the James C. Becknell Gymnasium. Once again, glad to have all of you here watching us on the Scots Digital Network. We'll have all the action, all the home games for the Scots this year here on the Scots Digital Network. It'll be free of charge to you, so log in. If you can't make it out here to Becknell Gymnasium, and again, they're limiting seating to students and the family members, so got to have a ticket to get in. So figure we'll have a lot of people watching online. Cole Anderson will be at center court for the Scots. Number 34, Amir Youssef for the Tornadoes, and we're just about ready for basketball. Actually, looks like the 30-second shot clocks are not on. Now they are, and we're about ready for basketball. Ball is in the air, opening tip, controlled to Chris Craig, and Scots have it with their first possession of the season. Winston Peace on the left side, gives it up to Dominic Lloyd. He has the ball on the right side. Peace back to Ray Price at the top of the key. Over to Chris Craig. Craig's going to drive, now gets it to Ray Price. Three-pointer on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Amir Youssef. Tornadoes with the basketball, just underway, 19:32 left to go here in the opening half. Entry pass goes into Youssef. He's going to put it up and in. Good. Tornadoes lead it 2-0. Full court pressure from the Tornadoes. Scots throw it away, and it will be Tornadoes basketball. First turnover of the game for the Scots. 2-0 Tornadoes, 19:14 left to go here in the opening half. Tornadoes ranked number 17 in the latest NAIA poll. They're 8-1 on the season. They'll pass it around the outside. Lewis is going to pull up. Three-pointer on the way. Off, no good. Rebound comes off to Dominic Lloyd. Lloyd with the basketball will dribble it up, get it across the timeline. Scots will set their offense. Ray Price over to Winston Peace on the left side. Back up top to Lloyd. Swings it over to Craig. Craig back to Winston Peace. Price now over to Dominique. Three-pointer right wing on the way. Off, no good. Rebound comes off to Darrell Baker. Quickly into the front court. The Tornadoes with the basketball. That is Lewis. He's going to give it up. There's going to be a shot in the lane, up, in and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Ray Price. 2-0 Tornadoes lead it. Scots with their possession now in the front court. Chris Craig over to Winston Peace on the left side. Entry pass goes into Cole Anderson on the left block. Anderson's going to give it to Peace. He puts a layup up, no good. Rebound comes off to Youssef. Into the front court with the basketball. Darrell Baker, he's going to give it up. They're going to set their offense. Number 4, Paul Turner has it. He's going to take it, going to drive to the right side, has the ball knocked away, whistle foul. They're going to call that one on Winston Peace. That'll be his first personal foul, first team foul. And the Tornadoes will inbound the basketball. Two 2-0, 17:58 left to go here in the opening half, excuse me. Youssef, he's going to kick it three-pointer, top of the key, on the way, off, no good. Rebound comes off to Cole Anderson as Baker couldn't find the range from three-point land. Ray Price with the basketball. Winston Peace gives it to Chris Craig. Scott's moving around the perimeter. Price going to pull up, three-pointer on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Youssef. Quickly into the front court with the basketball, Turner. He gives it up to Baker. Baker's going to pull up his shot, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for. Youssef comes away with it. Ball knocked away. Ray Price comes out with it.
Teams first.
Scots with the basketball. They trail 2-0. 17 minutes, 12 seconds left to go here in the opening half. Anderson's going to take it, going to put it up. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Amir Youssef. Talladega, one of the best rebounding teams in the country, and they've shown it so far in the first 3 minutes or so. They have controlled the boards at this point. Scott's being limited to one shot. Lewis with the basketball is going to drive, put the shot up, and good. Edwin Lewis with his first 2 points of the ball game. Talladega leads it 4-0, 16:40 left to go. They're going to trap Price. He gets it to Dominic Lloyd. Lloyd's going to take it, kicks it. Winston Peace, he's going to put the shot up. No good, whistle foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. I believe they're going to call that one on Youssef. They do. That's his first personal foul, first team foul. Winston Peace, the sophomore from Blytheville, 6'5", 195 pounds. Had a really good year last year for the Scots. His first free throw attempts of the season. First free throw on the way from Winston, good.
30-second timeout taken by the Bulldogs.
He's got one, 4-1. 22, Kevin Page, a 6'7 junior from Georgia, and number 13, Markel Williams, a 6'2 senior from New Orleans, checks in for the Tornadoes. Second free throw on the way, good for Winston Peace. He's got 2. It's 4-2. As they were going to have one of the Scots check in. He didn't have his game jersey on, so he's going to have to run downstairs and go get that. Tornadoes with the basketball. They lead it 4-2. Three-pointer left wing on the way. No good. Rebound comes off fought for. And good by Markel Williams. His first 2 points of the basketball game. 6-2. 4-point Tornadoes lead. 16-10 left to go here in the opening half. Full court pressure. They've got Price trapped in the backcourt. He gets it to Dominic Lloyd. Now across to Chris Craig. Scots will set their offense up. Scots trail it 6-2, 15:55, 9 on the shot clock. Ray Price, he's going to take it. He's going to drive to the basket. He goes strong. Layup up, no good. Tip up, no good. Fought for the ball, and Tornadoes are going to come away with it quickly into the front court. They have the basketball. They're going to have the ball knocked away. Youssef tracks it down, got away with the walk. Three-pointer on the way, good by number 11, Cameron Bryce. His first 3 points of the basketball game, 9-2, 7-point Tornadoes lead, their largest here of the ball game. Scots beat the pressure into the front court. Ray Price over to Winston Peace. Dominic Lloyd back to Ray Price. He's going to get it on the give and go from Craig. Ray's trying to back his man down. He's going to take it, go strong to the basket. Left-handed layup, up and good. Ray Price with his first 2 points of the basketball game, 9-4. Scots trail by 5, 15 minutes left to go here in the opening half.
Number 10, Kashana Luckett.
Tornadoes with the basketball. They run the weave at the top of the key. Baker with the basketball. He's going to fall down. They're going to call a travel. It'll be Scots basketball. Number 1, Tony Hudson, a 6'2 guard from Jonesboro, Arkansas, will check in for the Tornadoes. Scots quickly with the basketball into the front court. Winston Peace, Chris Craig, now over to Dominic Lloyd on the right side. Back to Winston Peace. He gives it to Ray Price. He gets it back to Peace. Peace cut off. Now he's going to take it, go to the basket strong. Shot up, no good. Rebound fought for. Chris Craig comes away with it. Now he's going to kick it to Ray Price.
Fouls on Jackson State's number
Scots
2.
move the basketball around. Price 8 on the shot clock. Price is going to take it. He's going to drive to the basket. He's going to turn, pull up, shot in the lane. Up, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it is Tornadoes basketball. Into the ball game for the Scots, number 22, Zalik Sharp, 6'3 junior from Mustang, Oklahoma. His first action, he replaces Winston Peace into the ball game for the Tornadoes. Number 5, Nate Pendarvis, a 6'2 junior from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Tornadoes lead it 9-4, 14-15 left to go here in the opening half. Tornadoes with the basketball. They're going to get it. Three-pointer right wing on the way. Good by number 11, Cameron Bryce. His second 3 of the ball game. He's got 6, 12-4. 8-point lead for the Mustangs.
30-second timeout taken by the Tigers. Becomes a full timeout.
Scots won a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. They called that foul on Pendarvis. That was his first personal foul. It was the second team foul. And so Scots will inbound the basketball after the timeout. They trail it 12-4, 8-point lead for the Tornadoes, their largest of the basketball game. Again, the Tornadoes came into the ball game this afternoon, one of the best rebounding teams in the country. And you can tell right now they've got a 9-4 lead on the boards. They have 7 defensive rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds to the Scots, 3 defensive and 1 offensive rebound. Scott shooting just 11%. They're 1 of 9 from the floor, and Talladega 5 of 10 from the floor. Scots will send out Cole Anderson, Zalek Sharp, Chris Craig, Dominique Lloyd, and Ray Price. A little question here at the scorer's table. Let's find out what's going on. Guess they've got it figured out, so we're going to get ready for action. Zalek Sharp triggers it in for the Scots, gets it to Ray Price. Cole Anderson back to Ray Price on the right side. Keeps his dribble alive. Now to Craig. Dominic Lloyd at the top of the key. Talladega playing some really good defense. Zalek Sharp's going to take it. He's going to drive to the basket. Shot up, in and out, no good. Whistle foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. As they're going to call that one on number 22, Kevin Page. His first personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for 2, Zalek Sharp, 6'3 junior from Mustang, Oklahoma. Zalek's first free throw on the way, nothing but the bottom of the net. His first point of the basketball game. 12-5, Scots trail by 7, 13:40 left to go. Ferris Verlasovic will check in. If he makes his free throw, Zalek does. He's got 2 in the basketball game. Verlasovic in. Cole Anderson will go to the bench. Verlasovic, the 6'8 senior from Sarajevo, Bosnia-Herzegovina. Talladega with the basketball. They lead by 6. Three-pointer left wing on the way. Off no good. Rebound fought for. Verlasovic comes away with it. Chris Craig with the basketball now into the front court for the Scots. Ray Price. Zalek Sharp on the left side. Get the ball to Dominic Lloyd on the right side. Now over to Ray Price. Three-pointer left wing. On the way, good! Ray Price drains the 3. His first 3 of the ball game. He's got 5. Scots trail 12-9, 13:01 left to go here in the opening half. Here's a 3-point attempt on the other end. Off no good. Rebound comes off to Chris Craig. Here come the Scots into the front court with the basketball. Dominic Lloyd on the line logo. Zalek Sharp. Dominic Lloyd hands it to Chris Craig. Craig, entry pass goes in. Ray Price layup up and good. Price, the last 5 points of the game. Scots have cut the lead to 1, 12-11, 12:30 left to go here in the opening half. Talladega with the basketball. They continue to move it around the outside. Number 5 is Pendarvis. They're going to get it over on the right side. There's the drive, shot up in the lane, whistle foul. They're going to call that one, I believe, on Chris Craig. Let's see. They do. That is Craig's first personal foul of the ball game. Second team foul for the Scots. And at the line to shoot 2 will be number 13, Markel Williams, the 6'2 senior from New Orleans, Louisiana. Williams is an 89% free throw shooter on the season. He's 8 of 9 from the free throw line this season. As they wipe up some perspiration from the floor. Williams at the line for 2. First free throw on the way and good. It's his 3rd point of the basketball game. Peace checks back in for the Scots. Back into the ball game. Turner, Youssef, and Lewis for the Tornadoes. Second free throw on the way. This one is also good. He's got 4 in the basketball game, 14-11. Tornadoes by 3. Winston Peace with the basketball. He's going to get it ahead to Zaylik Sharp. They're going to trap him on the sideline. He breaks. It's going to get it to Vlasovic. Shot up and good. Ferris Vlasovic with his first 2 points. Great look from Zaylik Sharp. Scots trail 14-13, 11:58 left to go here in the opening half. Lewis with the basketball, guarded by Ray Price. He gives it up to Turner. It's guarded by Winston Peace. They're going to call a travel. It'll be Scots basketball on the turnover. Scots with the chance to take the lead on this possession. Scots have not led in this basketball game. Chris Craig, Ray Price. They'll try to trap him back to Craig. Craig's going to beat the pressure into the front court. He's going to give it to Ray Price. Scots will get their offense set. Zaylik Sharp with the basketball. Entry pass goes into Ferris. Ferris on the left block. He's going to put it on the floor. Now he's going to turn. Hook shot up and good. Ferris Vlasovic. He's got 4 in the basketball game. Scots take their first lead of the ball game. 15-14, 11:23 left to go. And the Tornadoes are going to throw the basketball away. Scots with another turnover. Checking in for Talladega, Malcolm Bell, number 0, 6'5" junior from Chicago, Illinois. He's going to replace Amir Youssef. Scots lead it by 1, 15-14, 11:20 left to go here in the opening half. Ray Price, Zaylik Sharp, Winston Peace with the basketball, gives it to Chris Craig. They're going to get it to Ray Price on the left side. Entry pass goes into Vlasovic, has his shot blocked. And the Tornadoes come away with the basketball. Into the front court quickly is Lewis. He's going to cut it across on the right wing. 3-pointer on the way and good by Markel Williams. His first 3 of the basketball game. And it is 17-15. Tornadoes back up by 2 with 10:45 left to go here in the opening half. Scott's with the basketball in the front court. The ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Tornadoes. It will be Scott's basketball. Dominic Lloyd checks in, replaces Ray Price. Let's see, 22 is Kevin Page, and number 3, Daryl Baker, back into the basketball game for the Tornadoes. Chris Craig with it. Scott set their offense. Vlasovic at the top of the key. Gives it back to Craig. Craig had the ball knocked away, gets it back. Now he's going to get it out to Winston Peace. Winston gets it, kicks it. Dominic Lloyd, 3-pointer left wing, off, no good. Rebound comes off to Daryl Baker. Here come the Tornadoes quickly into the front court with a 17-15 lead. They're going to run the weave. He's going to back his man down in the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Chris Craig as Paul Turner couldn't find the range. Quickly into the front court. Scots with the basketball. Zaylik Sharp, Dominic Lloyd up top to Winston Peace. Winston looking inside, whistle. There's going to be a foul underneath. They're going to call that one, I believe, on number 22. That is Kevin Page, his second personal foul, 4th team foul. And the Scots will inbound the basketball underneath their basket. 9:55 left to go here in the opening half. Scots trail it 17-15. Entry pass goes into Winston Peace. He's going to put a shot up, no good. Vlasovic gets it. They're going to call a foul on the floor. He did put it up and in. But let's see who they call it on. They're calling on number 4, Paul Turner, his first personal foul. 5th team foul for the Tornadoes. Back into the ball game for the Tornadoes, number 11, Cameron Bryce, the 6'5" junior from Tulsa, Oklahoma. He has 6 points in the basketball game. They're going to get it into Dominic Lloyd. Lloyd's now going to back it out. Zaylik Sharp across the piece. Craig with the basketball. Sharp back to Dominic Lloyd. Dominic underneath pass to Winston Peace. He's going to put a shot up. Good. What's a foul? He'll go to the line for the and one, as they're going to call that one on number 4. That's Paul Turner, his second personal foul, 6th team foul. Winston Peace has 4 in the basketball game. That was his first basket. Chance for him now to get the and one. 17-17, so the ball game's tied. Peace can put the Scots in the lead with this free throw. This free throw on the way and good. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Ray Price checks in. Chris Craig will go to the bench. So you've got Ray Price, Zaylik Sharp, Winston Peace, Dominic Lloyd, Ferris Vlasovic on the floor for the Scots. They lead it 18-17, 9:30 left to go here before halftime. There's a drive to the basket. Shot up, blocked by Velosvic. They're going to call a foul on him, though, I believe. 22. No, they're going to call it on Zalek Sharp. That's his first personal foul, third team foul. And let's see. And I believe Talladega wants a timeout. 30-second timeout, so we'll leave it right here as the Scots lead it 18-17, 9:25 left to go here in the opening half. Right now, the Scots, Ray Price leads the Scots. He's got 7 points. Markel Williams leads scoring for Talladega. He also has 7 points. Scots have kind of evened it up on the rebound end. Talladega now with 11 rebounds in the basketball game. Scots with 8. Scots now shooting 35% from the floor. They're 6 for 17, 1 for 5 from behind the arc. Talladega at 42.8%, 42.9%, 6 of 14 from the floor. They're going to inbound the ball underneath their basket. They trail by 1. They get it in. They're going to get it down in the corner, three-pointer, left corner on the way, and good by number 13, Markel Williams. That is his second three-pointer of the basketball game. He's got 10, and Talladega leads it 20-18. Dominic Lloyd with the basketball. He's going to take it. He's going to drive to the basket. He's going to put the shot up. No good. Rebound comes off to Talladega. That was Darrell Baker quickly into the front court with the basketball. He's going to swing it to Williams. Williams is going to take it. Has the ball knocked away. Knocked out of bounds and saved in. Now there's a scramble for the basketball. Scots are going to come away with it. Ray Price, he's going to take it. He's going to go all the way to the basket. Shot up, no good. Whistle foul. He's going to go to the line for 2 as he took a hard tumble. He's still down on the ground a little bit. They're going to call that foul on number 11, Cameron Bryce. His first personal foul. That's going to be the 7th team foul. And Ray Price still down on the ground as the Lyon College trainer going to come to check him out. I think he's up, and he's okay now.
At the conclusion of today's game, we ask that you please clear the Elmore facility immediately as to prevent gathering of the crowd and promote healthy.
Officials are going to talk it over. And I don't know, didn't look like a excessively hard, other than the fact that Ray took a pretty good tumble. I think it was just a basketball action play. Let's see what the officials say. I believe they're going to call it a common foul. Nope.
First horn.
Flagrant 1, I guess, is what they're going to call it here. So Ray Price is going to shoot the free throw. First one on the way and good. Ray's got 8 in the basketball game, 20-19. Ray can tie it with this free throw. It's on the way and good. So the Scots will get the basketball back after the flagrant 1, and they'll inbound it underneath their basket. Game tied at 20, 8:37 left to go. Cole Anderson checks back in for the Scots. Dominic Lloyd with the basketball, gives it to Ray Price at the top of the key, pulls up three-pointer off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes off to Talladega, quickly into the front court with the basketball. Edwin Lewis. He'll go to the left side. They get it into Youssef on the block. They're going to get it on the give and go. Shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, saved inbounds, but it's going to be Talladega basketball. Checking in for Lyon College, number 14, Chris Craig, back into the ball game. 6'4" junior from Denton, Texas. His first season with the Scots. Talladega will inbound the basketball on the far sideline. Game tied at 20, 8 minutes, 14 seconds left to go here before halftime. Entry pass goes in. Now to Youssef on the block. He's going to spin. Actually, they're going to call a foul on the floor They're going to call it on number 23, Winston Peace. That's his second personal foul. It will be the fourth team foul. Zalick Sharp will check in. Winston Peace will go to the bench. 8:08 left to go here as they inbound the basketball. Bryce with it. He'll swing it to the right side. Now he gets it back at the top of the key whistle. They're going to call an offensive foul on Amir Youssef. That is his second personal foul. That's the 8th team foul. No free throws because it is a player control foul. Into the ball game, Malcolm Bell will replace Youssef as he goes to the bench with 2 fouls. 8 minutes even left to go here in the opening half. Ball game tied at 20. Scouts and the 17th ranked Talladega College Tornadoes. Dominic Lloyd, Zalick Sharp. Dribble over to the right side. Now back to Lloyd. Gives it to Ray Price. He's going to turn to face the basket. Entry pass goes in, knocked away. Stolen quickly up front. There's going to be a shot up and good by number 3, Daryl Baker. His first 2 points of the basketball game. Tornadoes lead at 22-20. Into the front court with the basketball. Zalick Sharp is going to pass it. Chris Craig, 3-pointer left wing off, no good. Rebound comes off to the Tornadoes quickly into the front court. There's a pump fake shot up and good on the baseline by number 3, Daryl Baker. He's got 4 quick points. 24-20. Tornadoes by 4. 7:07 left to go here before halftime. Zalick Sharp with the basketball. Now to Ray Price. Dominic Lloyd. Entry pass goes into Cole Anderson. He's trying to put it on the floor. Whistle. They're going to call him for a travel. It will be Tornadoes basketball. Into the ball game for the Tornadoes, number 1, Tony Hudson, 6'2" junior from Jonesboro, Arkansas. On the floor for the Scots, Craig, Price, Lloyd, Sharp, and Cole Anderson. Tornadoes lead it by 4, 24-20, and they're going to call a foul on number 10, Cole Anderson.
For the Tigers is number 10, Shauna Luckett.
That's his first personal foul, 5th team foul for the Scots. And the Tornadoes will inbound the basketball. 30-second timeout. With that, we're going to take a break in the action. You're watching Lyon College Basketball on the Scots Digital Network.
Fouls on the Tigers, number 20, Janiah Talley. Talley's 3rd, team's 2nd. At the line for the Bulldogs with 2 shots is number 23, Dede Harper.
Ronald Richardson back at Terry Garner Court, James C. Becknell Gymnasium. The Lyon College Scots trail the 17th ranked Talladega College Tornadoes by a score of 24-20. 6 minutes, 46 seconds left to go here before halftime. Scots in their season opener, Talladega 8-1 on the season, ranked number 17 in the last coaches poll. They'll inbound the basketball underneath the basket. They get it into Bryce. He's going to take it. There's a shot in the lane. Up, no good. Rebound fought for. Ray Price comes away with it. Into the front court with the basketball. Dominic Lloyd. Chris Craig now on the right side with the basketball. Gives it up to Lloyd. He's going to pull up 3-pointer on the way. Off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound comes off to Talladega. Quickly into the front court. Hudson with the basketball. Now they're going to get it over. Long 3-pointer on the way and good by Bryce. Bryce has his 3rd 3 of the basketball game. He's got 9, 27-20. Tornadoes lead it. Scots beat the pressure into the front court. Dominic Lloyd with the basketball. Zalick Sharp. Now back to Dominic Lloyd. Craig turns to face the basket. He's going to take it, go strong to the basket. Layup up, no good. No whistle. Quickly into the front court with the basketball. Hudson's going to go up. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Dominic Lloyd. Into the front court now with the basketball. Ray Price. Scots trail it 27-20, 5:35 left to go before halftime. Ray Price is going to take it, go strong to the basket. He's going to get it to Anderson. Shot up, no good. Whistle foul. He'll go to the line for 2. They're going to call that one on number 0, Malcolm Bell. His first personal foul. It's the 9th team foul. At the line to shoot 2 will be Cole Anderson, the 6'8 sophomore from Magnet Cove. Cole's first free throw on the way and good. It's his first point of the basketball game, 27-21. Tornadoes by 6.
Mariana Poe.
Anderson's second free throw on the way, also good. He's got 2 in the ball game. Scots trail it 27-22. Velosovic checks back in for Price. And so it's for Anderson. So it's Ray Price, Dominic Lloyd, Zaylen Sharp, Chris Craig, and Ferris Velosovic on the floor for the Scots. Hudson with the basketball. They're going to get it back over on the left side. There's a step back 3 on the way. Off, no good. Rebound comes off to Zaylen Sharp. Scott's doing a good job on the defensive glass. Craig with the basketball into the front court, gets it to Price. Over to Dominic Lloyd. Entry pass goes into Velosovic. He's going to take it, has his shot blocked. Out of bounds, it'll be Scott's basketball. 17 on the shot clock. Checking in for Talladega College, Richard Bogan, 6'2 senior from Alabama. His first action into the ballgame for the Scots, number 25, Ben Keaton, a 6'3 freshman from Swifton, Arkansas.
Nigeria Jones.
He'll trigger the inbound for the Scots, gets it into Chris Craig. Ray Price, Dominic Lloyd, back to Ray in the corner. He's going to take it. He's going to drive to the basket. His shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Talladega quickly into the front court. Long outlet pass. It's going to be saved in bounds. And Talladega's got it. 3-pointer right wing on the way. Off, no good. Rebound fought for. Scramble. Whistle. It's going to be a jump ball. Alternating possession favors Talladega. So it'll be Tornadoes basketball. 4:35 left to go here before halftime. Talladega leads it 27-22. Going to wipe up some sweat off the floor. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the season opener for the Lyon College men's team. Talladega came into the ball game ranked 17th in the country with a record of 8-1. Whistle, offensive foul. We're going to go the opposite direction. They're going to call that one on number 4, Paul Turner. His third personal foul, 10th team foul. Scots will be in the double bonus the rest of the way. Don't get free throws here because of the player control foul. Bryce checks back in. Cole Anderson's going to check in for the Scots, replace Ferris Velosovic. Zaylen Sharp also going to check in for the Scots, and he will replace Keaton. Full court pressure by the Tornadoes. Scots deliberate in their attempt to get it up. They've got a trap in the backcourt. Whistle foul. They're going to call that one on. They're going to call it on number 3, Daryl Baker. That's his first personal foul. It will be the 11th foul, so we're going to walk to the other end and shoot 2 free throws. It'll be Chris Craig. He's a 6'4 junior from Denton, Texas. Craig, a left-hander. First free throw on the way and falls in good. His first point of the basketball game, 27-23. Tornadoes by 4. 4:28 left to go here before halftime. Craig's second free throw on the way, also good. Give him 2 in the basketball game. 27-24. Scots trail by 3. 4:25 left to go before halftime. Tornadoes run the weave. They're going to swing it around. Now back to the top of the key. Scots extending their defense a little bit. Shot blocked, whistle foul. They're going to call that one on Cole Anderson. That'll be Cole's second personal foul. Will be the 6th team foul. At the line to shoot two, Richard Bogan. 6'2 senior from Georgiana, Alabama. Has not scored in the basketball game to this point. Chance to extend the Tornadoes' lead. He's a left-hander. First free throw on the way and good. His first point of the basketball game, 28-24. Velocevic checks back in. Cole Anderson will go to the bench. Bogan with a chance for his second free throw. It's on the way. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes off to Chris Craig. Quick pass into the front court. Ray Price with it. He's going to take it. He's going to drive. He's going to get it to Velocevic. He's going to put a shot up. Push from behind. No foul. Chad Tapp wanted a foul called. They got away with the walk on this end. Now back. They're going to set their offense up with the 4-point lead, 28-24. Ferris got pushed from behind on that pass inside a while ago. Should have been a foul called. Whistle, they're going to call that one on Zalek Sharp. That's going to be Zalek's second personal foul. It's going to be the 17th foul, so Talladega will be in the bonus. Going to the line for the 1-and-1, number 3, Darryl Baker. Baker's got 4 points in the basketball game. That is the lead for Talladega, 28-24, 3:46 left to go here in the opening half. Free throw on the way and good for Baker. He's got 5, 29-24. Free throw on the way. This one's also good. Give him 6 in the basketball game, 30-24. Tornadoes by 6. 3:45 left to go before halftime. Scots get the basketball into the front court. Ball's now going to be stolen away. There's a run out to the opposite end. Layup up and good by Cameron Bryce. He's got 11 in the basketball game, 32-24. Scots almost turn it over again. Price with the basketball in the front court. He's trapped. He's going to get it to Zalek Sharp. Sharp's going to drive. Shot up, no good. Whistle foul. He'll go to the line for 2. As they're going to call that one on number 21, Bogan. That's his first personal foul. And at the line for 2 will be Zalek Sharp. Zalek 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Free throw on the way, good. He's got 3 in the basketball game, 31-25. That's actually 32-25. Home scoreboard's got it wrong. Second free throw from Zalek on the way, off the front of the iron, no good. And they're going to call a violation on Talladega, so Zalek's going to get to shoot it again.
She's fouled on the play by the Bulldogs, number 5, Nigeria Jones. Jones third.
Zalek's free throw on the way. This one falls in good. He's got 4 in the basketball game, 32-26. 3:18 left to go here before halftime. Talladega with the basketball. They're going to get it in. Layup up and a good by number 11, Cameron Bryce. He's got 13 in the basketball game. 34-25. 26, I believe they've got the scoreboard wrong. We'll get it squared away here in just a little bit. Ray Price trying to back his man down. Can't do anything with it. He's going to get it to a cutting Chris Craig. He's going to take it all the way to the basket. Layup up and good. Craig with his first field goal to the basketball game. He's got 4 points in the basketball game. 32-28, Scots trail. 2:30 left to go here before halftime. There's going to be a shot in the lane up. Good. Whistle foul. They're going to call the and 1 They're going to call that one on number 13, Dominic Lloyd. His first personal foul be the 8th team foul. Give credit on the basket to number 3, Daryl Baker. He's got 8 in here in the first half, and we'll get a chance for the and one. Keaton checks back in for the Scots. They're trying to check the scoreboard. It should be 36-28. Scoreboard shows 35-28. Free throw on the way and good. Scots with the basketball. They break the pressure. Ray Price with it into the front court. 2:15 left to go here before halftime. Keaton with the basketball, gets it to Price. Back to Keaton. Now they've got it right on the scoreboard. Dominic Lloyd's going to take it. He's going to drive. He's going to get to Price in the lane. Price is going to turn. Shot up good. Ray Price drains it. He's got 11 in the basketball game, 37-30. Scots trail by 7, 1:45 left to go here before halftime. As always, when we get to halftime, as a long three-pointer on the way by Daryl Baker, his first 3 of the basketball game, 40-30. 10-point lead by Talladega, their largest lead of the basketball game. Dominic Lloyd's going to take it, go strong to the basket. Shot up, no good. Here's Talladega on the run out. Hudson's going to pull up. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Ray Price gets it. He's going to go strong to the basket. Whistle, they're going to call a foul on Hudson. That'll be his first personal foul. And Ray Price will be at the line to shoot 2. As I was saying before the three-pointer, as always, when we get to halftime, we'll take about a 15-minute break. Be back about 5 minutes before the start of the second half with your halftime statistics and a recap of the first half action. Ray's free throw on the way off the back of the iron, no good. And it's a 2-shot foul, so he'll have a chance to get his second shot. Ten-point Tornadoes lead, their largest lead of the first half. Price's second free throw on the way and good. He's got 12 points in the basketball game. 40-31, 9-point Tornado lead, 1:18 before halftime.
First horn.
Into the front court with the basketball. Pendarvis guarded by Ray Price. They'll swing it over on the left side. Now they'll get it in on the low block. He's going to spin, kicks the ball off his leg, out of bounds. It'll be Scots basketball. Good defense by Dominic Lloyd. So the Scots with the basketball, 1:05 left to go here before halftime. They trail it 40-31. Three-quarter court pressure from Talladega. Ray Price is going to get it up front to Craig. Cross court to Dominic Lloyd. Ray Price over to Craig on the right wing. Dominic Lloyd. Zaylik Sharp with the basketball. Now to Craig. Whistle. They're going to call a foul on number 13. That is Markel Williams, his first personal foul. And they just called a technical foul on the bench for, let's see, for the bench, Talladega. So Dominic Lloyd's going to get 2 free throw attempts. They're doing everything they can. He's about to get tossed from this basketball game if he doesn't calm down. Very close to getting tossed. Dominic Lloyd's first free throw on the way, good. That's Dominic's first point in the basketball game, 40-32. Second free throw on the way, also good, 40-33. Now Vlasovic will shoot the free throws he got from the foul.
Janiyah Talley. Talley's fourth, team's fifth. At the line for the Bulldogs with 2 shots is number 5, Nigeria Jones.
And they're going to allow them in there. It's 2-shot foul, so they can allow people on the line for Vlasovic. 40-33. Scots trail by 7. 43.4 seconds left to go here before halftime. Ferris's first free throw on the way. Good. Ferris has 5 in the basketball game, 40-34. Scots can cut it to 5 here with this free throw. Second free throw on the way, also good by Ferris. He hit them both. He's got 6 in the basketball game. Talladega College with the basketball into the front court. Pendarvis. Whistle, they're going to call Zalek Sharp, I believe, on the foul. They do. That's Zalek's third personal foul. It is the 9th team foul. At the line to shoot the 1-and-1 will be Tony Hudson. Lewis checks in for the Tornadoes. Keaton checks in for the Scots. 40-35, Talladega leads it. 34.2 seconds left to go before halftime. Hudson at the line for the 1-and-1. First free throw on the way, and good. That's his first point of the basketball game. The junior from Jonesboro, Arkansas, listed at 6'2". 41-35, 6-point Tornado lead. Second free throw on the way, also good. He's got 2, 42-35, 7-point Tornadoes lead. Ray Price back to Craig. Now to Ray Price, quickly to Dominic Lloyd. About a 4-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Lloyd almost had the basketball knocked away from him. Whistle, they're going to call a foul on number 0, Malcolm Bell. That's his second personal foul. And at the line to shoot 2 will be Ferris Vlasovic.
Poe's third.
Officials are doing a pretty good job of calling this one tightly. They're not letting either team bang very much. Ferris's free throw on the way, in and out, no good. Baker checks back in. Bell goes to the bench. 42-35. Ferris's second free throw on the way and good. He's got 7, 42-35. Shot clock is off. Talladega's going to hold for the last shot. There's a scramble. I don't know if they're going to get the shot off. They do. Long three-pointer on the way, no good. That's the way the first half will end. Your score, Talladega College 42, Lyon 36. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the stats. You're watching Lyon College Basketball on the Scots Digital Network.
That's her 5th personal foul. Into the ball game for the Bulldogs, number 32, Alexis Evans. Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. It's a full timeout. First horn.
Ronald Richardson back at Terry Garner Court, James C. Becknell Gymnasium, where the Lyon College Scots trail the 17th-ranked Talladega College Tornadoes at halftime by a score of 42-36. Halftime stats. Talladega on the afternoon, 14 of 29 from the floor for 48.28%. They're 6 of 15 from behind the three-point line for 40%. They are 8 of 9 from the free throw line for 89%. They have 21 rebounds in the game, 17 on the defensive end, 4 offensive rebounds. They have dished out 9 assists. They have stolen the ball away 2 times, blocked 2 shots, turned the basketball over 7 times. For the Scots, just 28.57% from the floor. That's 8 of 28. They are 1 of 8 from behind the three-point line for 12.5%. They are 19 of 21 from the free throw line for 90.48%. Scots with 15 rebounds in the first half, 12 on the defensive end, 3 offensive rebounds. They had 5 assists. They had 2 steals. They did not block a shot. Turned the basketball over 4 times. Individually for Talladega College, led in scoring Actually have 3 players in double figures. Cameron Bryce has 13 points. He's 3 of 3 from behind the three-point line, 5 of 6 from the floor. Also has 1 personal foul in the basketball game. Let's see, Darrell Baker with 12 points, 1 of 4 from behind the three-point line, 4 rebounds and 2 assists for Baker, 10 points for Markel Williams. Tony Hudson's got 2 points in the basketball game. Both of those came from the free throw line. 1 point for Richard Bogan and 2 points for Amir Youssef. For the Scots, they were led in scoring in the first half by Ray Price. He had 12 points in the first half, 4 of 10 from the floor, 1 of 4 from behind the three-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Also has 3 rebounds and an assist in the basketball game. 7 points for Ferris Velosovic. Ferris 2 of 5 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, has 2 rebounds. Let's see, 2 points for Cole Anderson, 2 points for Dominic Lloyd, 4 points for Chris Craig, 4 points for Zalek Sharp, 5 points for Winston Peace. Playing and not scoring in the first half for the Scots, Ben Keaton. So about 2.5 minutes or so to go before the second half starts. Scots trail it 42-36. We'll be back in about 2 minutes with second half action. You're watching Lyon College Basketball on the Scots Digital Network. Ronald Richardson back at Becknell Gymnasium, just about ready for second half action. The Lyon College Scots trail the 17th ranked Talladega Tornadoes by a score of 42-36. Scots will have the basketball to start the second half. They're going to send out Ray Price, Chris Craig, Dominic Lloyd, Winston Peace, and Cole Anderson, their original starting 5. Scots inbound the basketball. Ray Price now over to Winston Peace. Now down to Ray Price in the left corner. Ray's going to take it. He's going to kick it. They're going to kick it back. Dominic Lloyd, three-pointer on the way. Top of the key, no good. Rebound comes off to Talladega, Paul Turner. Tornadoes with the basketball. Chance to build on their 6-point lead, led by as many as 10 in the first half. Scots just had one lead, led by a point. 13 on the shot clock for the Tornadoes. They're going to swing it back, three-pointer left wing on the way. Off, no good. Rebound comes off to Winston Peace. Price with the basketball into the front court, down the left side. Now to Winston Peace. Chris Craig with it on the right side. Down in the right corner to Dominic Lloyd. Cole Anderson hands it back to Lloyd. They're going to swing it around Ray Price. 10 on the shot clock. Anderson with it on the right left block. He's going to spin. He's going to put a shot up, in and out and in. Good. Cole Anderson with his first basket of the ball game. He's got 4. 42-38, 18-48 left to go here in this basketball game. Scots trail by 4. Tornadoes with the basketball. Lewis Down in the corner to Baker, three-pointer on the way, off no good. Rebound fought for, knocked out of bounds. Last touch, they're going to say it's off the hands of Winston Peace. It'll be Tornadoes basketball. They will inbound it on the far sideline. Lewis gets it in to Baker. Going to swing it back to Lewis on the right side. Turner with the basketball is going to pull up, shot good. Paul Turner with his first basket of the basketball game. 44-38, Tornadoes back up by 6. Winston Peace with the basketball. He's going to take it. He's going to drive, get it to Cole Anderson. He lost it. Stolen by the Tornadoes quickly into the front court. Turner with the basketball. He's going to pull up from the other side. Shot good. Paul Turner's hit 2 baskets back-to-back. He's got 4, 46-38. Lead to 8 for the Tornadoes. Ray Price with the basketball. Entry pass goes into Anderson. Anderson's going to take a little jump hook in the lane. Short, no good. Rebound comes off to Amir Youssef. Into the front court with the basketball come the Tornadoes. They've got it on the right side. Turner, he's going to take it. He's going to have the ball stolen away by Winston Peace. Winston almost lost it, gets it back, now gets it to Ray Price. Ray's going to take it. Strong to the basket. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped up and no good by Chris Craig, and Youssef comes away with the basketball. Craig had a chance to try to put it up and in, couldn't get it to fall. Tornadoes into the front court with the basketball. Entry pass goes into Youssef on the left block. He's going to take it. He's going to put a shot in the lane up short. Rebound comes off to Ray Price. 46-38, Tornadoes lead it. Three-pointer right corner. Winston Peace on the way. Off no good. Rebound comes off to Edwin Lewis. Tornadoes are going to slow it down just a little bit. Baker into the front court with the basketball. He's going to go to the left side. He's going to take it strong to the basket. His layup up and good. Darryl Baker, his first 2 points of the half. He's got 14 in the basketball game, 48-38. Tornadoes have matched their largest lead of the basketball game at 10. Zaylik Sharp's going to check in. Anderson gets it on the block. Now back out to Dominic Lloyd. Winston Peace. Craig with the basketball on the left wing. Going to get it into Peace. He's going to put a shot up, push from behind. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. As they're going to call that one on number 4, Paul Turner. That'll be his 4th personal foul. First team foul of the second half, and at the line to shoot 2 will be Winston Peace. Winston with 5 points in the first half. 3 of those came from the free throw line. Free throw on the way and good. Winston with 6. Markel Williams will check in as Turner goes to the bench with his 4th personal foul. He'll be there for a while. 16:21 left to go in this basketball game. Winston's second free throw on the way, and it falls in good. Zaylik Sharp's going to check in. Dominic Lloyd will go to the bench. 48-40, Tornadoes lead it by 8, 16:20 left to go here in regulation. Talladega moves the basketball around. Bryce Lewis now back with the basketball. They're going to set the offense up with 16 on the shot clock. Baker with the basketball. He's going to get it to Bryce. Left corner, three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Whistle, we're going to go the opposite way as they're going to call that one on number 34, Amir Youssef. That's his 3rd personal foul. It is the 2nd team foul. And Scotts will inbound the basketball in the backcourt. Three-quarter court pressure. Whistle, I believe they're going to try to get number 22 in, Kevin Page, 6'7" junior from Lithonia, Georgia. So Scotts will inbound the basketball in the backcourt. Three-quarter court pressure by Talladega. They've been trapping out of this all afternoon. They're going to get Zaylik in the trap. And they're going to have the ball knocked away. There's a steal. Whistle, offensive foul. We're going to go the other way as they're going to call that one on number 13. That is Markel Williams, his 2nd personal foul, 3rd team foul. So the Scotts will inbound the basketball. Ray Price triggers it in. And again, Talladega looking to trap here in the three-quarter court defense. Ray Price with it. Quickly into the front court. Now Craig with the basketball. Zalek Sharp down in the right corner. Back to Craig. Winston Peace with the ball on the left side. 16 on the shot clock. Craig to Zalek Sharp. He's going to take it. He's going to go strong to the basket. Running shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Talladega. Quickly into the front court with the basketball. Cross-court pass. There is a travel violation, and it will be Scott's basketball. Dominic Lloyd will check back in for the Scots. He's going to replace Zalek Sharp. So it's Ray Price, Chris Craig, Winston Peace, Dominic Lloyd, and Cole Anderson on the floor for the Scots. Craig with the basketball into the front court. Ball's going to be kicked out of bounds. It'll be Scott's basketball. They'll inbound it in front of their bench. Talladega very active on the defensive end. Anderson now with the basketball. Hands it off to Ray Price, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Cole Anderson. His third personal foul. It's the first team foul of the half for the Scots. Ferris Velosovic will check in for the Scots. Cole Anderson will go to the bench. 48-40, 15 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in this basketball game. Into the front court with the basketball is Lewis. He's going to give it up to Baker. Going to hand it off to Williams. Running the weave. Williams now back with the basketball. He's going to cross back over, go to the left side. Can't do anything with it. Going to give it up to Bryce. Bryce is going to pull up three-pointer on the way. Off no good. Rebound comes off to Ray Price. 48-40. Talladega leads it. 14:37 left to go in regulation. Dominic Lloyd with the basketball. He's cut off. Gets it to Winston Peace. Now to Ray Price, back to Winston Peace. Winston's going to take it strong to the basket. They're going to call a travel violation on Winston Peace. Hudson checks back into the ball game for Talladega. Will replace Cameron Bryce. Whistle timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout with that. We're going to take a break in the action. You're watching Lyon College basketball on the Sky. Ronald Richardson back at Becknell Gymnasium. Lyon College Scots trail the 17th-ranked Talladega College Tornadoes by a score of 48-40, 14:25 left to go in this basketball game. Talladega will inbound the basketball in the backcourt. Hudson gets it into Lewis. Lewis with the basketball into the front court, goes on the right side, gives it up to Williams. Williams gets it back on the left wing. He's going to pull up three-pointer on the way. Off, no good. Rebound's going to come off to Chris Craig. And it looks like Craig hurt his calf. He's going to be able to walk it off. Zalek Sharp will check in at the next break in the action for the Scots. Winston Peace whistle foul on the floor. Let's see who they call that one on. Number 10. That is Edwin Lewis, his first personal foul, fourth team foul. Zalek Sharp checks in, will replace Chris Craig. They'll look at his left calf, I believe it was. So the Scots will inbound the basketball. 13:56 left to go in this basketball game. Scots trail by 8. Entry pass into Winston Peace. Shot up, no good, whistle foul. He'll go to the line for 2. They're going to call that one on number 0, Malcolm Bell. His third personal foul. It's the 5th team foul of the half already. And at the line to shoot 2, Winston Peace. Winston's got 7 points in the basketball game. misses the first free throw. It's his first miss. He's 5 of 6 from the line in the basketball game. Second free throw on the way. This one is good. Give him 8 in the basketball game. 6 of 7. 48-41. Scots trail by 7. Talladega with the basketball. Hudson on the right wing. They move the basketball around. 16 on the shot clock. Ball knocked away. Stolen by Verlosovic. Good job by Ferris. Great hands. Dominic Lloyd with the basketball. Scots with the chance to cut into the 7-point Tornadoes lead. Zay looks sharp. Entry pass goes into Ferris. He's going to turn. Shot up. No good. Had a good look. Just couldn't get it to fall. Tornadoes basketball into the front court. 13-15 left to go in the basketball game. Scots trail 48-41. Williams is going to kick it. Three-pointer right wing on the way. Off no good. Rebound fought for. And Dominic Lloyd comes away with it. Now Winston Peace. Here come the Scots into the front court. Good effort by the Scots on the defensive boards there. Ray Price with it. Now back to Dominic Lloyd. Zalick Sharp on the right wing. Whistle. They're going to call a foul on Hudson. That will be Hudson's second personal foul. It's the 6th team foul. Back into the ball game, number 10, Edwin Lewis, number 11, Cameron Bryce for the Tornadoes. Scots have Ferris, Winston Peace, Dominic Lloyd, Ray Price, and Zalick Sharp on the floor. Ray's going to take it. Strong to the basket, shot up no good. Ball knocked away, and here come the Tornadoes quickly into the front court. Hudson with the basketball. Gets it to Bryce. Now they're going to slow it down, set their offense up. 18 on the shot clock. Hudson with it on the left wing. Entry pass goes in. Shot up, and they're going to call Ferris with the foul. That will be Ferris's first personal foul to be the second team foul. At the line to shoot 2 will be Kevin Page, the 6'7 junior from Lithonia, Georgia. He has not scored in the basketball game. First free throw on the way, no good. 48-41, Scots trail by 7, 12-26 left to go in the basketball game. Page's second free throw on the way, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes off to Winston Peace. Zalick Sharp with the basketball. Whistle, they're going to call an offensive foul on Zalick Sharp. Wow. That'll be his 4th personal foul. It'll be the 3rd team foul. Zalick will go to the bench with 4 personal fouls. Chad Tapp pleading his case with the official. Tornadoes with the basketball in the front court. Move the basketball around. Bryce now to Hudson. Back up top to Lewis. 15 on the shot clock. Scott's doing a good job defensively. Bryce with the basketball. He's going to take it. He's going to kick it. Ball stolen away by Dominic Lloyd. Lloyd with the basketball into the front court. Gets it to Craig. Now over to Ray Price. Chris Craig with it. Dominic Lloyd turns to face the basket. Entry pass goes into Price. He's going to be fouled. They're going to call that one on number 13, Markel Williams, his 3rd personal foul. That is the 7th team foul. Scots will be at the line for the 1-and-1. Scots in the bonus the rest of the way. 11 minutes, 37 seconds left to go in this basketball game. Scott's going to have a chance to shoot a lot of free throws throughout the rest of this basketball game. They need to hit them. Ray Price with the front end on the way. It is good. Ray Price, his first point of the second half. He's got 13 in the basketball game. 48-42. Tornadoes lead it. Ray's second shot on the way. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 14 in the basketball game for Price. Lead down to 5, 11-35, as the Tornadoes have the basketball in the front court. Move the basketball around on the perimeter. Lewis with the basketball, gives it up to Hudson. Hudson's going to take it, go strong to the basket. Shot up and good. Tony Hudson with his first basket of the half, first basket of the ball game. He's got 4. With that, they want a full timeout. We're going to take a break in the action. You're watching Lyon College basketball on the Scott's Digital Network, powered by Blue Frame Technology. Ronald Richardson back at Becknell Gymnasium, Terry Garner Court. Lyon College Scots trail the 17th ranked Talladega College Tornadoes by a score of 50-43, 11-20 left to go in the basketball game. Scots will inbound the basketball in the backcourt. Tornadoes have been giving three-quarter court pressure all night long. They're going to do it again, try to trap the Scots out of this. Winston Peace. Now back to Ray Price. Ray with the basketball. They come to trap him, and they're going to call a foul on number 10, Edwin Lewis. That's his second personal foul, 8th team foul. Will walk to the other end to shoot free throws, Ray Price. Number 3, Daryl Baker. And I guess he's the only one that came in there. Sorry about that. Ray Price now at the line with the chance to cut into the lead. Ray's got 14 in the basketball game. First free throw on the way. Good. Give him 15, 50-44. Lead down to 6. Ray's second free throw on the way. Also good. He's got 4 in the half. 16 in the basketball game, 50-45. Scots trail by 5, 11 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in regulation. Here's a drive by Lewis to the basket. He's going to put a shot up, no good, whistle foul. He's going to go to the line for 2, as they're going to call that one on number 12, Ferris Velosovic. Second personal foul for Ferris, 4th team foul. At the line for 2 will be Edwin Lewis. Lewis came into the basketball game a 86% free throw shooter, 12 of 14 on the season. Free throw up and good. That's his first point of the half, third point of the basketball game, 51-45. Lead is 6. Lewis's second free throw on the way, also good. He's got 4 in the basketball game, 52-45. Tornadoes lead by 7. Winston Peace with the basketball, gets it to Chris Craig into the front court. Down to Ferris Velosovic. Needs some help, gets it to Ray Price. And there's a steal by Hudson. He's going to spin, take it all the way to the basket. Shot up, no good, whistle foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. I believe they're going to call that one on Ray Price. They do. Ray's first personal foul of the ball game, 15 foul at the line to shoot 2. Tony Hudson, 6'2 junior out of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Hudson's got 4 points in the basketball game. First free throw on the way and good. Turner checks back in for Talladega with 4 personal fouls. Ben Keaton checks in for the Scots. 6'3 freshman from Swifton. Believe he played his high school ball at Tuckerman. Second free throw on the way and good. He's got 4 points in the half, 6 points in the basketball game, 54-45, lead to 9. Scots with the basketball. They break the pressure. Going to try to trap Price. Chris Craig with the basketball. Now over to Winston Peace. Back to Ray Price. He's going to pull up. Three-pointer on the way. Off, no good. Rebound comes off to Velosovic. Back to Ray Price. Bray's going to take it now in the three-pointer right corner. On the way, good! Ben Keaton with his first three of the game. 54-48. Scots trail by 6. 10 minutes left to go in the basketball game. Here's a three-pointer left wing on the way, and good by Darrell Baker. His second three of the ball game. He's got 5.5, 17 in the basketball game. 57-48, lead back to 9 for Talladega. Winston Peace is going to take it, going to go strong to the basket. Layup, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for. Craig comes away with it. His shot up, good. Chris Craig puts it in, and he's got 6 in the basketball game. 57-50. Here's a three-pointer on the other end, off no good. Rebound comes off to Chris Craig. Scott's with the chance to cut into the lead. Craig's going to take it. He's going to go, tries to spin, has the ball knocked away, gets it back. They're going to get the entry pass in, whistle, foul. They're going to call that one on Youssef. That will be his 4th personal foul, be the 9th team foul. At the line for the 1-and-1 will be Ferris Velosovic. Checking in for Talladega, number 11 is Bryce. Number 21 is Bogan. Ferris at the line. Ferris with 7 points in the first half. Free throw on the way and good. It's his first point of the second half, giving him 8 points in the basketball game. 57-51, lead down to 6. Second free throw on the way, good. Ferris hit them both. He's got 9, 57-52. 5-point Tornadoes lead, 9 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in this basketball game. Bryce with the basketball to Lewis. Turner with it, trying to back Velosovic down. He's going to step back, shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, comes away. Ray Price with the basketball. Scott's with the chance to cut into the lead. Into the front court with the basketball. Ray Price. Chris Craig with the basketball whistle. They're going to call an offensive foul on Ray Price. That will be Ray's second foul. Will be the 6th team foul for the Scots. And Talladega with the basketball. Chad Tapp did not like that call. It happened right in front of him. So they're trying to get everything squared away here. Cole Anderson will check in, replaces Ferris Velosovic. 57-52, Tornadoes lead it by 5. 8 minutes, 46 seconds left to go. Craig, Anderson, Keaton, Peace, and Ray Price on the floor for the Scots. Tornadoes with the basketball. They swing it around to Bryce. Now back up top to Lewis. 17 on the shot clock. Entry pass goes in. There's a drive. Shot up. No good. Rebound fought for, and Ray Price comes away with it. Scots with the chance to cut into the 5-point lead. Ray Price to Winston Peace. Chris Craig. Keaton. Entry pass goes into Cole Anderson. He's going to take it. Shot up. Good. Cole Anderson. His second basket of the half. He's got 6 in the basketball game. 57-54. Scots have cut it to 3. 8:02 left to go in this basketball game. Bryce with the basketball. He gives it up to Baker. Now back up top to Lewis. Over to Bryce. Left wing three-pointer on the way. In and out. No good. Rebound fought for. Ray Price comes away with it. Here come the Scots with the chance to cut it to 1 or potentially tie. It's going to get it to Cole Anderson. Keaton, three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound, fought for. Peace comes away with it. Shot up, no good. Fights for the rebound. He's going to lose it. Here comes Talladega, 2-on-2 break. They're going to get it. Layup up and good by Darrell Baker. He's got 7 in the half, 19 in the basketball game. 59-54. Lead back to 5. Keaton with the basketball, gives it to Winston Peace. Chris Craig with it now. He's guarded by Bryce. Now over to Ray Price. 16 on the shot clock. Ball intended for Anderson, knocked away, stolen. Here comes the pass, and there's a shot up, and no good. Rebound comes off to Ben Keaton. Scots catch a break there. 59-54, 6 minutes, 57 seconds left to go. Into the front court with the basketball. Whistle timeout. Scotts, it's going to be a full timeout with that. We're going to take a break in the action. You're watching Lyon College Basketball on the Scotts Digital Network, powered by Blue Frame Technology. Ranked Talladega College Tornadoes by a score of 59-54. 6 minutes, 54 seconds left to go in the basketball game. Scotts will have the basketball in the front court. Winston Peace will trigger it in. It's Winston Peace, Cole Anderson, Chris Craig, Ben Keaton, and Ray Price on the floor for the Scotts. Ray Price with the basketball, gets it to Cole Anderson. Now back to Ray Price. Whistle, they're going to call an offensive foul on Cole Anderson. His fourth personal foul. That'll be the 7th team foul. Velosovic will check back in for the Scotts. No free throws for Talladega because that was a player control foul. 59-54. 6:45 left to go in this basketball game. Talladega content to walk it up the court, take as much time as they can. Bryce with the basketball. They're going to get it into Youssef. He's going to take it. Whistle, no whistle. He's going to put a shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound back. Shot blocked from behind. Whistle foul. He'll go to the line for 2 as they're going to call that one on number 14, Chris Craig. His second personal foul. It's the 8th team foul at the line to shoot 2, Amir Youssef. Youssef, a 65% free throw shooter, 24 of 37 on the year coming into the ball game. First free throw on the way. This one is good. That's his first point of the second half. He's got 3 in the basketball game, 60-54. Second free throw on the way by Youssef is also good. He's got 4 in the basketball game, 61-54. Lead back to 7. Winston Peace, Ray Price, almost lost the basketball, had it knocked away. Chris Craig comes away with it, gets it to Velosovic. He's going to put it up and in, layup good. Ferris Velosovic has 4 in the half. He's into double figures, has 11 in the basketball game, 61-56. Lead down to 5, 6:05 left to go in the basketball game. Scott's looking to get a stop here. Baker dribbles the basketball. He's going to put it on the floor. He's going to drive. He's going to fall, loses the basketball. Craig comes away with it. 2-on-1 break. Ray Price is going to take it. He's going to go all the way to the basket, tries to slam it. No good. Whistle foul. He's going to go to the line for 2 as they're going to call that one on Cameron Bryce. That's his second personal foul. It's the 10th team foul. Scotts will be in the double bonus the rest of the way. Ray Price at the line. Ray's got 16 in the basketball game, misses the front end. Ray Price was 7 of 8 from the free throw line, missed that one, so he's 7 of 9. Second free throw on the way for Ray. This one is also off the back of the iron, no good. Talladega loses the basketball out of bounds. It'll be Scott's basketball. Dominic Lloyd will check in, replace Ben Keaton. 61-56, 5:47 left to go in the basketball game. Scots trail by 5. They have the basketball. Will inbound it underneath their basket. Chris Craig set to trigger it in. Gets it into Winston Peace. Peace dribbles over to the left side. It's going to get it into Velocevic. Velocevic's going to put it on the floor. He's going to spin. Shot up good. Ferris Velocevic. He's got 6 in the half, 13 in the basketball game, 61-58. Scots have cut the lead to 3, 5:28 left to go in the basketball game. Lewis, here is a drive. He falls down. Ball stolen away by Winston Peace. Good job by the Scots defensively. Peace with the basketball. He's going to get it in the front court to Ray Price. They're swinging over on the left side to Chris Craig. Ray Price. Dominic Lloyd. He turns to face the basket. He's going to lose the basketball. Ball knocked away, stolen. And here come the Tornadoes in the front court with the basketball. They'll slow it down. Whistle timeout on the floor. I believe it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So with that, we'll take a Lewis with the basketball. Baker, and there's a missed dunk on the end. Scott's with the rebound. Bryce missed the dunk. Dominic Lloyd with the basketball. They're going to call a foul on Bryce. That will be his third personal foul. And at the line for 2 will be Dominic Lloyd. So the Scots have a chance to cut it to 1 if Dominic can hit both free throws. First free throw on the way and good. He's got 3 in the basketball game. Turner checks back in. He's got 4 personal fouls. Dominic can cut it to 1 here, 61-59. His second free throw on the way, good. Dominic with 4 points in the basketball game, all from the free throw stripe. 61-60, Scots trail by 1, 4:39 left to go in this basketball game. Scots looking to get another defensive stop here. Into the front court with the basketball, the Tornadoes. Scots extending their defense, doing a pretty good job. Turner with the basketball. He's going to take it. He's going to drive to the basket. Loses it. Ball stolen away. Here come the Scots with the basketball. Ray Price into the front court. Scots can take the lead on this possession. Ray Price. Chris Craig. He turns to face the basket. He's going to get it into Velocevic in the lane. He's going to put a little jump hook in the lane. No good. Rebound comes off to Malcolm Bell. 3:55 left to go in the ball game. Scots trail it 61-60. Tornadoes with the basketball. Scots doing a good job in their zone defense. Actually, they're in a man defense, sorry. 8 on the shot clock. Lewis with the basketball. He's going to turn and take it. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped up, no good. Rebound fought for, and there should have been a foul call, and it's going to be Scots basketball as the ball was knocked out of bounds. Hudson checks in for the Tornadoes. The Scots back with the basketball. 3:26 left to go in the basketball game. Scots trail it 61-60. Into the front court with the basketball. Craig, Zalick Sharp on the left wing. Now back to Dominic Lloyd. He hands it to Ray Price. Ray turns to face the basket. Zalick Sharp. Now back to Ray Price. 15 on the shot clock. Dominic's going to turn, face the basket. He's going to take it, go strong to the basket. Has the ball knocked away. Whistle foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. They're going to call that one on number 3, Daryl Baker. It's his second personal foul. At the line to shoot 2, Dominic Lloyd. Lloyd has 4 points in the basketball game. All 4 have come from the free throw line. First free throw on the way. Good. We're tied. Three points in the half, 5 points in the basketball game, 61-61. Dominic's second free throw on the way and good. He's got 6 in the basketball game. Scots lead at 62-61. 3 minutes, 3 seconds left to go in the basketball game. Talladega into the front court with the basketball. That's Lewis on the left side. He's going to swing. There's a whistle. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on Ray Price. That will be Ray's third personal foul. That will be the 9th team foul. So at the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be number 3, Daryl Baker. Baker has 19 points in the basketball game. He is the leading scorer for Talladega. 62-61, Scots lead it. 2:52 left. First free throw on the way and good for Baker. Give him 20 in the basketball game. We're tied at 62. 2:52 left to go here in regulation. Could we get some free basketball this afternoon? Second free throw on the way and good. He's got 21 in the basketball game. 63-62. Talladega leads it. 2:52 left to go in the basketball game. Scots will inbound the basketball. Three-quarter court pressure by Talladega. They've trapped out of this all afternoon. Price quickly into the front court with the basketball. They're going to trap him. Gets the ball to Lloyd. Now on the right wing to Craig. Back to over to Zalick Sharp now. Chris Craig with the basketball. Dominic Lloyd now with the basketball. Turns to face the basket. He's going to put it on the floor. He gets cut off. Back out to Ray Price. 7 on the shot clock. Ray's going to have to do something. He's going to take it strong to the basket. Has his shot blocked. Whistle foul. He'll go to the line for 2 as they're going to call that one on Malcolm Bell. That will be his 4th personal foul. And Ray Price will go to the line to shoot 2. Scots trail by 1, 63-62, 2:24 left in regulation. Ray's first free throw on the way and good. Ray's 17-point in the basketball game, ties it at 63. Second free throw on the way, good. He's got 18 in the basketball game. Peace checks in. Zalick Sharp goes to the bench. Scots lead at 64-63. 2:23 left to go in this basketball game. Into the front court with the basketball. Lewis has it. He directs his team. Hudson with it. Down in the left corner. Three-pointer on the way. Off, no good. Ball's going to be trucked down by Craig. Out of bounds. It'll be Tornadoes basketball. They're going to put 20 on the shot clock. Whistle timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout. With that, we'll take a break in the action. You're watching Lyon College Basketball on the Scots Digital Network, powered by Blue Frame Technology. Ronald Richardson back at Becknell Gymnasium, Terry Garner Court, where the Lyon College Scots lead the 17th-ranked Talladega College Tornadoes by a score of 64-63. 2:06 left to go in the basketball game. Tornadoes will have the basketball in the front court. Winston Peace, Ferris Verlasovic, Ray Price, Dominic Lloyd, and Chris Craig on the floor for the Scots. Scots looking to get another stop as Talladega inbounds the basketball into the back court. Lewis walks it into the front court. 16 on the shot clock. Baker with the basketball back to the three-pointer on the left wing, off and good by Markel Williams. His first 3 points of the half. He's got 13 in the basketball game, and they now lead it 66-64. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Scots basketball. Minute 44 left to go in the basketball game. 22 on the shot clock. Scots are in the double bonus. Tornadoes will be in the double bonus with the next Scott foul. Possession arrow favors Talladega College. Verlasovic to Ray Price. Ray's going to take it. He's going to go to the basket, kicks it. Dominic Lloyd, three-pointer left wing, in and out, no good. Ball fought for, and Talladega comes away with it. A minute 30 left to go in the basketball game. Tornadoes lead it by 2. Scots have to get a stop here. Into the front court with the basketball, Lewis. They'll get it on the right, left wing to Baker. He's going to get a screen. Couldn't do anything. They're going to get it to Hudson. Whistle, they're going to call a foul on Dominic Lloyd. That will be Dominic Lloyd's second personal foul. That will be the 10th team foul. So at the line to shoot 2 will be Tony Hudson, 6'2 junior out of Jonesboro, Arkansas. He's got 5 points in the basketball game. Minute 8 left to go. First free throw on the way and good. He's got 6, 67-64, lead to 3. Hudson's second free throw on the way, also good. Scots will inbound the basketball. They trail by 4, 68-64. Tornadoes look to trap. Ray Price into the front court with the basketball. Whistle timeout on the floor. Believe that's going to be a full timeout. So with that, we'll take a break in the action. You're watching Lyon College Basketball on the Scots Digital Network, powered by Blue Frame Technology. Ronald Richardson back at Becknell Gymnasium, Terry Garner Court. Scots trail the 17th ranked Talladega College Tornadoes by a score of 68-64. 63 seconds left to go in this basketball team. Both teams in the double bonus. Possession arrow favors Talladega. Scots will inbound the basketball in the front court. It is Chris Craig, Ray Price, Ferris Verlasovic, Dominic Lloyd, and Ben Hudson on the floor for the Scots. They're going to get the ball to Dominic Lloyd. He's going to take it strong to the basket. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Chris Craig puts it up and in. Good rebound by Craig. Whistle, timeout on the floor, I believe. So I believe they just need to stop it to reset the clock here. Craig has 8 points in the basketball game. 68-66. Scots trail by 2. So Talladega with the basketball into the front court. Whistle timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout. So with that, we'll take another break in the action. You're watching Lyon College Basketball on the Scots Digital Network, powered by Blue Frame Technology. Ronald Richardson back at Becknell Gymnasium. 68-66, Talladega College leads it. 52.9 seconds left to go in this basketball game. Talladega will have the basketball in the front court. Both teams in the double bonus. Possession arrow favors Talladega College. Both teams with one timeout left to go in this basketball game. Scott's looking to get a stop here. They trail by 2. 27 seconds on the shot clock. They'll inbound the basketball into the backcourt. Lewis with the basketball on the right side. Hudson move the basketball around. They'll take as much time off the clock as they can. Hope to get a shot or some free throws here. Baker with the basketball. He's going to take it. He's going to drive. He's going to kick it. Lewis now. Hudson with the basketball. Whistle. They're going to call a foul on Dominic Lloyd. That's his third personal foul. So at the line to shoot 2 will be Hudson. 30.9 seconds left to go in this basketball game. Hudson out of Jonesboro. He's got 8 points in the basketball game. Has 2 shots. First free throw on the way and good. Keaton checks in. Winston Peace will go to the bench. 69-66. Second free throw on the way and good. 70-66. Scots trail by 4. Ray Price will inbound it. Talladega's going to fall back. They're not going to trap this time. Ray Price over to Chris Craig. Now back to Craig. Scots are going to have to get a shot up pretty quick because they've got to get 2 possessions out of this. Whistle foul. The last thing that Talladega wanted to do right there. They're going to call that one on number 10, Edwin Lewis. That's his third personal foul. And at the line to shoot 2 will be Dominic Lloyd. So the Scots have a chance to pull this to within 2 with 17.1 seconds left to go in this basketball game. Dominic Lloyd. He's got 6 points in the basketball game. First free throw on the way and good. Give him 7 in the basketball game. 70-67. Dominic's second free throw on the way and good. 70-68. Scots trail by 2, 17.1. Scots will have full court pressure. Ray Price on the floor for the Scots. Whistle foul. 15.1, so only 2 seconds run off the clock. And it will be number 13, Markel Williams, 6'2 senior, shooting free throws. Williams came into the ball game 8 of 9 from the free throw line, so 89%. He's 2 of 2 from the line in this game. First free throw on the way and good. It's his 4th point of the half. He's got 14. 71-68. He can make it a 2-possession game here with his second free throw. Second free throw on the way and good. Scots trail by 4, 15.1 seconds left to go. Ray Price with the basketball, but now to Chris Craig, quickly into the front court. Scott's going to have to do something quick. Craig now back to Ray Price. He's going to pull up three-pointer on the way, off no good. Rebound comes off to Talladega. Whistle foul, and that's going to be the basketball game. 4.9 seconds left to go in the basketball game. Talladega leads by 4. So that's Ray's 4th personal foul. So Talladega's going to hold on. They're going to improve to 9-1 on the season. Scots will start the season 0-1. The conclusion of the basketball game, we'll take about a minute to let the stat program catch up. I'll be back with the final stats and the wrap-up after that. Free throw on the way and good by Baker. That's his 22nd point of the basketball game, 73-68. Second free throw on the way is also good, 74-68. Scotts will inbound the basketball. Price gets it into Craig. Craig's going to get it up into the front court. He's going to take it. He's going to go all the way to the basket. Layup good at the buzzer. It will count. And your final score, 74-70. We'll be back in about 60 seconds with the wrap-up. You're watching Lyon College Basketball on the Scotts Digital Network, powered by Blue Frame Technology. Ronald Richardson back at Becknell Gymnasium, where the Lyon College Scots have fallen to the Talladega College Tornadoes by a final score of 74-70. Final stats in the ball game. First for Talladega, they were 21 of 52 from the floor for 40.38%, 8 of 26 from behind the three-point line for 30.8%. They were 24 of 27 from the free throw line for 89%, 35 rebounds in the basketball game, 6 on the offensive end, 29 on the defensive end. They had 13 assists, 7 steals, blocked 2 shots. Turned the basketball over 15 times. Lyon College just 30.77% from the field, 16 of 52, 2 of 15 from behind the three-point line for 13.33%. Scots were 36 of 41 from the free throw line for 87.8%. Scots also had 35 rebounds in the basketball game, 26 on the defensive end, 9 offensive rebounds for the Scots, 8 assists, 8 steals. Scots did not block a shot, turned the basketball over 14 times. Talladega College led in scoring by Darrell Baker with 23 points. Cameron Bryce had 13. Markel Williams had 15. 10 for Tony Hudson. Let's see here. 1 point for Richard Bogan, 4 points for Amir Youssef. Playing, not scoring, Malcolm Bell and Kevin Page. Scots were led in scoring, had actually 3 players in double figures. They were led in scoring by Ray Price, 18 points in the basketball game. Ray was 9 of 12 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds in the basketball game, 13 points for Ferris Vlasovic. He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 10 points for Chris Craig. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 8 points for Dominic Lloyd, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. 8 points for Winston Peace, 4 points for Zalek Sharp, 3 points for Ben Keaton. So the Scots start their season 0-1, and Talladega improves to 9-1. Again, they're ranked number 17 in the country. Scots will be back in action on Tuesday here at Becknell Gymnasium against LSU Alexandria. That game, I believe, is a 1 p.m. start. They will have all of the video action here on the Scots Digital Network. Not sure if they'll have play-by-play or not, but you can tune in at 1 and watch the Scots on Tuesday. Again, Scots fall. Final score 74-74. Athletic Director Kevin Jenkins, Sports Information Director Matt Jagodinsky. I'm Ronald Richardson. Thank you for watching Lyon College Basketball on the Scots Digital Network.